The Coalition for Truth and Justice has aimed jibes at Amnesty International for failing to prove allegations of human rights abuses against the Nigerian military before the presidential panel despite hearing a team of international lawyers. The acclaimed humanitarian group had claimed it received credible evidence that as the military gained control, more than 600 people, mostly unarmed, recaptured detainees, were extra-judicially executed in various locations across Maiduguri. However, Amnesty International's legal team were unable to back this bogus allegation before the presidential panel, and the Coalition for Truth and Justice reckoned is the group's unusual campaign of calumny against the gallant troops.
We consequently wish to state that Amnesty International in operation in Nigeria made over 150 submissions against the Nigerian military through its lawyers, including Femi Falana SAN, Professor Ojukwu SAN, as well as other international human rights lawyers, to support their claims that the Nigerian military has consistently violated human rights in its operations. The Coalition for Truth and Justice, however, wishes to state that the Presidential Investigation Panel absolved completely the Nigerian military of human rights violations as the brilliant lawyers they paraded by Amnesty International could not prove that the Nigerian military indeed violated human rights in their operations.
The Secretary, Barrister Abiodun Sodiq Babalola, in a press conference in Abuja on Monday, said it monitored the presidential activities and found Amnesty International's claims to be totally false. It further revealed that Amnesty International's lawyer relied on newspaper reports and news items printed in the media, as it was not able to prove beyond reasonable doubt that the allegations were indeed genuine. The Coalition for Truth and Justice therefore warned Amnesty International and its sponsors to discontinue its propaganda of mischief against the Nigerian military with immediate effect, saying failure to do so would attract the full wrath of Nigerians.
The lawyers merely relied on newspaper reports and news items planted in the media by Amnesty International, as it was not able to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the allegations were indeed genuine. The trademark of Amnesty International is the order of the day in all the countries it is in operation. The insincerity of Amnesty International is indeed legendary, with the fact that their activity is fraught with lies, deceit, selection bias, fraud, and as well as an ideology and foreign policy bias against either non-Western countries or Western-supported countries. The Coalition for Truth and Justice wishes to state in unequivocal terms that Nigeria, as a sovereign country, is duty-bound to protect its civilian population and is doing just that within the ambit of the laws of the land. Nigerians, as we are all here, are also duty-bound to see through the gimmicks of Amnesty International and understand that its main aim is nothing but to destabilize Nigeria, just like it did in some countries. Nigerians must, as a matter of urgency, and in one voice, resist and rebuke the shenanigans of Amnesty International. We consequently wish to use this medium to warn Amnesty International and its sponsored process to discontinue the campaign of calumny against the Nigerian military with immediate effect.
News Up.